So today it's going to be a glute and leg workout session. I always start my workout with dynamic stretches. That's going to help, prevent any injuries from happening and help warm up your body before you go ahead with your actual exercise. So I'm going to be doing each move for around 35 seconds. And then I will go ahead with my cardio mini warm-up session. You have to warm up your body properly before lifting weights. So I just walk on 5 incline and speed 3 for around 5 minutes. You can literally choose any cardio machine if you want to. I always start my workout with some form of hip thrust, and it's going to be calf bridges. Fortunately, this Smith machine doesn't go all the way down, so there's no full range of motion, and I found a way to do this exercise with the bench. So this is my foot placement here. This is going to help elevate your body and create more and better range of motion in general. And I lift the bench around level 2, and let me tell you that this worked even better than doing it normally with the bench at the bottom. Plus, this is gonna fit more as calf bridges than actual hip thrust, because you're gonna be going only midway down like you see here. You won't be going all the way down, which is great for glute growth, and it's not going to be focusing on the legs as much. Now the next exercise is going to be a hip hinge movement, and I had the same problem here. There was no range of motion and I had to improvise, and I got the bench, and that kind of elevated my whole body and I had more range of motion. That stretch that I had with this method here gave me the best glute burn ever. I went bit light with the weights because I want to feel the burn, and this is a new method for me, so that's why the weights are a bit low to moderate. They're not heavy as much. You can also use bands with this light to moderate weight combo, and it's gonna give you a greater glute burn by the end of the workout. One tip for RDLs is to always think of this as standing hip thrust. Always focus on the hips when you hinge forward and backward. Put all the weights on your heels. Bend your knees when you go up and down. Keep your back straight when you go down, but keep it leaned forward when you go up, so you can have that tension in your glutes, which means don't go all the way back when you go up with your RDLs. My next exercise is gonna be a form of squats, so either a lunge, a step up, and I'm gonna be doing back lunges for this exercise. This is a new addition to my workout routine, and let me tell you, the burn that I get by the end of the workout is insane. I never go heavy at all with leg focused exercise like this one, because it's going to emphasize on my legs too much, and I do not like that, so I keep it light always as a burner, if that makes sense, and I feel it more in my glutes when I go lightweight. So the Smith machine bar on its own had weight in it, so I didn't need to add any more. Some tips here is to lean your back forward when you go down, and when you go back up, you have to just lightly tap the floor like you see here. As you notice, I always lean my back forward at all times, even when I go back up, because that's going to keep the tension in my glutes instead of just going all the way back. Now for my last exercise of the Smith machine is going to be an isolation workout. Since this video is all about Smith machine and there's no cable machine available, this is one of the best tricks you can ever do for an isolation workout. Just wrap an ankle strap. You can use only one around the Smith machine to lock it in, and it won't move when you do the exercise. It's gonna be a donkey kick on a Smith machine. I honestly don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, because the burn that I got from this workout is insane. I also placed the stoppers of the Smith machine at level 2. That way when I let the bar go, it's gonna just go down safely. And of course you need a bench for this exercise because there is a more range of motion that way. And I didn't use any weights with this exercise. The bar on its own was more than enough to feel the burn. Just one tip here is to lift the bar with your heels. That way you're gonna feel the glute burn more. Now for my last exercise, it's gonna be a form of hip abduction. You just need a bench for this workout, and you need bands because there's no hip abduction machine available. So instead of sitting on the bench, your glutes and lower back will be leaning against the bench. And just let your hands be the support, basically. This method will give you more of the burn that you need than actual sitting on the bench. If you want to die by the end of the workout, you can just superset this exercise with the donkey kicks and you're gonna be done. But I just prefer to do this separately because I was already done. I honestly got no more energy left. And to end the workout, I will just do some static stretches. This is really important to help with mobility and any soreness, after the workout. And I just do each move for around 35 seconds.
Hola bonita, ella know where we can go, mamacita, and we can keep it on the low, and we can keep it on the low. Hola bonita, ella know where we can go, mamacita, and we can keep it on the low, and we can keep it on the low. Pop, calling me Pop, baby be blowing up my line. She know she got me, saying I'm guapo all the time. She know I'm cocky, she know she stay up on my mind. Give me that sloppy, oh it's over, no it's over. When she drop it to the ground, bend it over. She got that drink, she got the loud, she got that soda. We hit that mo when I'm in town, sipping Coronas. Hola bonita.